Hi Gemini, thanks for tapping in. I'm going to be doing a reading for you based on what to expect this week. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And if you already have done, again, I'm so grateful. It doesn't go unnoticed, so thank you so much. Take what resonates, leave the rest to someone else. I will be tapping into different energies, so take it where it fits for your situation. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Gemini, what have we got going on for you this week? What is there to expect? Clear, concise messages, please, for Gemini. Universe, spirit guides, angels, clear, concise messages for Gemini. 5 of Cups. Some sort of regret or disappointment here. This could be you or someone in the energy. Knight of Wands. The World card. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. Yeah, so what I'm getting, Gemini, whether this is you or someone in the energy, I don't know whether you've been dealing with someone or multiple people, could be different for all, in a frivolous way here, kind of like a sex-based situation, just sex, or just fun, okay, friends with benefits kind of thing. You could have been kind of like getting yourself out there when it comes to matters of intimacy, etc. But there's some sort of disappointment or unsatisfied energy with what's going on here. And in the back of your mind, oh god, yeah, something's definitely like a mess. The channeled message there, all the cards trying to spill out. But what I was going to say is, it's like in the back of your mind or in the back of someone's mind here, this is not what they want to do, okay? They don't want to have a frivolous kind of intimate lifestyle where they're kind of like just, you know, sex-based kind of thing. In the back of your mind or in the back of someone's mind in their energy here, this is what's on their mind. High levels of commitment. We are kind of coming to that time where it's like cuddling season, so I get it. I don't know, again, whether you've been kind of dipping and diving into kind of like frivolous energies, friends with benefits kind of thing, just sex kind of thing. But there's some sort of for some of you, Gemini, you've not had sex at all. Yeah, for some of you, okay, it's going to, I'm talking to two different kind of Geminis here, okay, two different portions. But either way, whether you've been doing a lot of it or you've not had enough of it, it's like High Priestess. This is what's on your mind this week. Get into a committed, you know, committed situation long term. Yeah, behind that we have the King of Swords. Some of you are putting an end or a stop to the frivolous energy, like kind of having someone just for the night, you know, kind of one night stands or flings. Someone's putting a stop. Again, it's not gender specific, it could be male or female, but someone's putting a stop to it this week, okay? Yeah. Small portion of you, but Gemini's, to distract yourself from the lack of sex or from doing too much of it, depending on who you are, you may book a little getaway or plan to do so. Okay, what's the outcome here for Gemini? Clear, concise message. In fact, sorry, where does Gemini fit into place with this situation here for this week? Clear, concise messages. Yeah, Six of Swords wanting to pop out, but there's a lot of cards behind it. So yeah, this is you going to calmer waters, moving away from the frivolous energy, or the matters of intimacy or sex. I'm hearing Lauryn Hill, Find My Peace of Mind. Is that how it goes? Yeah. Hermit at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, distancing yourself from people, just to have a bit of a clear mindset and think about the next steps to better yourself or self-development, okay? Again, I'm speaking to different portions of Gemini. It's like there's one portion that's been doing too much flings, sex, one night stands, you know, and then there's another portion of you Geminis that have not had, like, you've not been doing any of it. There's just no spark or anything happening. So again, for some of you, it's like you're thinking about doing a getaway, or kind of building a bit of a wall to separate from you from the distraction, so that you can have a think and reflect. Yeah, I just heard fasting, retention I'm hearing as well. Yeah, where does Gemini fit into play with this? Yeah, 10 of Wands. You've noticed that there's a cycle that is not healthy for you anymore, so you're kind of putting the burden down this week. It's like an unhealthy cycle of something here. A little bit more, please, for Gemini. Where do they fit into this situation? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Focusing on your investments or things that are going to help you better yourself, self-development. Again, you could be male or female, it doesn't matter, it's not gender specific here, but the Queen of Pentacles energy is someone that invests in herself, invests in her endeavours. She very much knows her worth, okay? And she's willing to do it alone. If someone comes, that's great. If someone doesn't come, still great too. A little bit more. Where does Gemini fit into this, please? Clear, concise messages. Yeah, King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. Some of you may have to break it down to someone and say, you know what, I've had a great time, but you know, I'm kind of on my own journey right now and I need to focus on myself, okay? Yeah. It's like there's an imbalance in this connection, or this kind of friends with benefits situation, okay? Yeah, two very different energies. It's not a match. Three of Swords, some sort of disappointment. Again, yeah, you could be expressing to someone that, you know what, I've had a great time, it's been great, but I've got to focus on myself right now. I've got priorities to deal with. I've got some stuff to focus on. What's the outcome here for Gemini for this week? Clear, concise messages. Yeah, the Hermit keeps wanting to come out, Gemini. You're doing some healing this week, or you're doing some self-realizations. Going deeper within to find out how you can better yourself, or, you know, a little bit more for the outcome for Gemini, please. I'm seeing a ladybird on my window, Gemini. That's a channeled message, and he's actually crawling up. Some of you you've got a goal that you need to start focusing on, because you're trying to take the steps towards that goal this week. Starting to focus on the substantial things in life, rather than the not so substantial things. Yeah, the Hermit is somebody that takes the steps towards you know, more wiser decisions. You know, he's someone that's done the research, or is doing the research to better himself. A little bit more for the outcome, please. Temperance. I'm hearing Summer Walker, losing people, finding peace. It goes, losing people, losing people, finding peace. If I gotta choose between you and me, it's me. Beautiful song, go listen to it. You may resonate with it. Finding Peace by Summer Walker, with a Temperance card here. Pouring into yourself. One more card. Yeah, some of you are reminiscing or looking back at, you know, realizing that you've had a bit too much fun, or on the flip side, some of you, yeah, I'm speaking to two different Geminis here, so like there's one portion where it's like you're looking back and saying, you know what, I've had way too much fun, you know, I need to chill, kind of thing. And then another portion of you, you're going within because you wanna work towards something that you can celebrate for yourself in some sort of way. Very specific messages. Yeah, look, 5 of Swords. You're claiming back your worth in some sort of way this week, or claiming back your power, or claiming back any wasted time that you've spent having too much of a good time. You're claiming back that time, okay? Yeah. What's the advice? What's the advice for Gemini, please? Okay, messages. Six of Wands. I'm hearing healing inner child. Some of you have childhood traumas that you are healing this week. It's like you're digging or track back in to see where you went wrong, or how you became the person you are, and you're going back and making them amendments this week. Two more cards, please, for the advice. 8 of Wands. Yeah, many of you have loads of loose ends to go and tie. Okay, and what I mean when I say that is that if you have like loads of flings or people that you speak to or people that you're dealing with, you're going back and tying them loose ends and sending them messages of closure, like, I had a great time, but we've got to say goodbyes, etc. Or this is the advice to do that. Yeah. Some of you need to kind of touch base with your family members, okay? I don't know if it's been a long time since you've heard from them, or the loved ones that you've not heard from in a while, okay? That's also another way of healing. We always feel better when we kind of connect with our loved ones, okay? So that's the advice. One more card for the advice, please. Queen of Swords, beautiful. This is knowing your worth. This is knowing when to say no. If you get that little booty call text, or text to say, can I come over, or do you want to come over? That's kind of like putting your foot down and saying, no, you know what, no, I've got stuff to do tonight, or I've got stuff to do in general, so no. Kind of knowing your worth and putting your foot down, okay? Knowing your boundaries, letting people know of your boundaries as well, and your standards, having high standards here for the advice. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords, yeah. Massive transformation that needs to happen for you, Gemini. We've got 2 10s. 10s talk about an ending for a new beginning. Okay. They're giving me that quote. What is the quote? The first step to healing is admitting that you need help. Some of you, I could go as far to say that some of you may need therapy or like somebody to speak to. You've been through a lot here, okay? You've been through a lot, I can tell, Gemini. And this may be the reason why you have a frivolous lifestyle, or why you are so desperate to have that lifestyle. For some of you, again, some of you haven't had any sex, and then some of you have had a lot of it. It's going to be different for all, but either or, there's some healing to be done here. Okay, there's some healing to be done. But yeah. Some of you just need really like someone to talk to on a deep level here. Okay, I'm seeing 2 people conversing, shall I say. This is you kind of admitting your downfalls, or admitting your habits to someone. Again, I'm hearing therapy for some of you. I'm hearing again, it's going back and talking to those loved ones, because they may have some really good advice and support for you. Okay. Yeah, Gemini, that was a very specific message for this week, but I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for tapping in. I'd say that the main point of it this week is something to do with healing and self-realizations, okay? Knowing when to say no, setting those boundaries, tying up loose ends, okay? But I'm going to leave it there. Have a lovely rest of the week and look after yourself, Gemini.